People would be surprised to find how much dispatchers actually care about the public. We may not know you, we may only talk to you for 2 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, but in that moment, we're there with you. Hi, my name is PSR Wanda Cook.
Hi, I am PSR 3 Arden Manual.
So my name is Guadalupe de la Cruz. I am a PSR 3, an instructor.
Well, to begin with, I think you can all agree that's a once-in-a-lifetime event, yes? We can all agree that that first day was a sleepless night for us. You know in your heart that you have to go to work and help out with an emergency. You know deep down that this is going to be an emergency. You know that you have to come into work with the ominous clouds and the wind blowing. You have to work your car. You have a job to do. Throughout my years as a PSR, natural disasters have come upon the city of LA, and we have been called upon to be there for the citizens of Los Angeles.
I felt bad taking calls from people who needed to report their house was broken into. That's when we have to dispatch on. But it would be over days and days that we kept having to tell them, we're sorry, try again. Sorry, call again. We did finally start, because we had nothing. This is the longest the city has ever been on a tactical alert. Normally it's called because maybe there was a protest that went out of control or a shooting that required more people to get out there. So it's a short time frame. But this one, it was such a big fire, such a big area in numerous areas that this tactical alert lasted for 3 or 4 weeks. So we weren't responding to a lot of calls.
So it kind of got very chaotic very quickly. We started to get numerous calls from people that were in burn areas. We started to get calls from family members trying to get a hold of people that were in burn areas. There was a lot of calls for the fire department. It was very difficult for us to get through to the fire department because they were bombarded with calls. So in addition to all the stuff that was happening with the fires, you still have your normal shootings and stabbings that are still happening in the city. And it was sometimes the whole time just to get through to the fire department was long. Like I've never seen anything like it.
Well, mostly for that part during that day, I was working, what do you call this? I had a trainee with me at that point in time where we were taking calls from the citizens. Just the fact you could hear the helplessness of the citizens, regarding their homes going up in flames, asking, what should we do? Okay, is there anything you could do for me? That type of questions. People who are desperate at that time, who are in fear, or who is looking for a place or someone who could help them out during their moment of tragedy, their moment of terror, their moment of helplessness. So we did our best to give them as much information as we can as we received them from supervision.
This not only affected us to see part of our city burn down and a lot of our citizens displaced and losing so much, but we also had employees here that had to evacuate and lost their houses or potentially could have lost their house. So it affected us inside and outside.
I go back to what's written in the scriptures. It says, love your fellow man. This occupation that we have is an extension of loving our fellow man. Those who are in need, those who are desperate, we provide some semblance of peace and a way for them to get through that difficult time or situation.